So today I want to talk about the people that literally they don't take our advice, but then they complain. So I'm going to give you two people this week, and it was stressful. Okay, even though personally I don't think I dealt with their stress, but it was stressful, from the distance. So this guy signs up and he's above 60, so he's inquiring to sign up. He's above 60 and he says he wants a girl that's hardworking. She wants to have a good job because he wants someone that can contribute towards the household bills, and he wants her to look really good too. He actually sent pictures to what she should look like. He's like, I want someone that looks this good, should have a good paying job so she can contribute to the homes. Someone that's a home, going to take care of the home properly, and she should be between 25 to 30-year-old. And I was like, you realize that the highest you're willing to go is someone that's more than 30 years difference. Like the age difference is more than 30 years. So I'm like, you realize that, right? He's like, yeah. Like younger girls want older men all the time. He said, look at Regina Daniels. And I was like, you mentioned that the person should contribute to half of the household bill, or at least the household bill. I'm not sure that's the case. That's the same case. I'm not sure that's the same scenario, that you are asking for this age difference and you want her to come and contribute financially to the home. Number one, she's probably just starting out her life and taking care of herself. I'm not sure that's what she wants to do, but if you want to widen your age bracket, let us know. And he was like, no, that's what he's sticking to. So we're like, okay, do you want to go? Let's do this. So obviously, eventually, nobody wanted to match, with that age gap, with those stringent rules as well, And he was like, you're not even helping me. You're not getting me what I want. And I was like, I can't force anybody to want to match with you. It's people's choices to do that. If I could force people, Michael B. Jordan, I'm sure he wouldn't, yeah. So I can't technically force anybody to match with you. You're not willing to increase the age brackets or, So what you want right now is not available on the platform. Maybe you find it somewhere else, but not on the platform. It's not available. The age group, the age range you put in there, the conditions, and all that, it just doesn't work, And we had another case with a lady. Okay, so she wanted a certain tribe and a certain age range as well. And I think this always happens with the age range, actually. It happens a lot with the age range. She wanted a certain age range as well. And nobody within that age range was matching with her. And she was like, why isn't anybody matching with me? I'm like, clearly the age. Would you want to widen your bracket up a little bit? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, there's nothing we can do at this point. We can't help you. We can advise you. You can come, like, example, you can be an 80-year-old woman coming and saying you want to match with a 25-year-old guy, and that he should come and just and do other conditions, because it's not just the age, but you want those things from that person. You're asking for things that an 80-year-old guy will probably provide for you. You're asking that of a 25-year-old guy. It's just not going to fly, So, so when you're thinking of the age and you're requesting and adding those other conditions inside it, realize your age also is even in factor too, because that 25-year-old person is going to be like, maybe I want to date 30 to 35. Maybe I want to date 40. Maybe I don't want to date 70. So like I said on the platform, we cannot force anybody to actually want to be with you. We had a case where someone called and she was like, can you match make my boyfriend and I? And I was like, I don't understand. You have a boyfriend? She's like, yeah, can you match make both of us? And I was like, I think I need more clarity on this. And she's like, yeah, I want you to make him propose to me. I want you to make him marry me. Like, that's not what matchmake is, number one. Number two, why would you want someone to do something to make somebody propose to you? Like, what kind of, I don't know. She's like, yeah, I thought you would do something, to force him to propose to me, to force him to marry me. I'm like, no, that was just crazy. No, that was very strange, honestly. It was so strange that people would want, I don't think you want to force anybody into marrying you. I'm not sure that's the right way to go. Honestly, it sounded like she was expecting us to be able to do some kind of jazz to make him kind of just propose and get married to her. I'm like, you don't even want that, number one. Number two, we cannot, because if we could, well, it's something we can't do. We can't force anybody to propose to you. We can't force anybody to get married to you, you know. It's not something we can do on the platform. And I remember with the other lady that wanted, you know, a certain tribe and a certain age range. When I explained it to her, her exact statement was, I understand that that part is straight and probably hard to get, but that's just what I genuinely want. And I'm like, I get that, honestly. There are lots of things I genuinely want. I genuinely want $1 billion. I genuinely want a lot of things, but it doesn't mean it's just going to happen because I want it genuinely. You know, if it's something that's hard to achieve and you can tell already, you said it yourself, like, I know it's complicated, I know it's hard. So you know it's hard. So, you know, so I'm like, I genuinely want a lot of things too. It's not our want of something genuinely that makes it happen, you know. So it's just not going to fly, because if I want certain things and it's just not in my, I don't know, it's just, I wish it was just enough by wanting something, but it's not just wanting something that gets it to you, you know. Other factors are there.